Call in now for a free reading. 800-848-WABC. That's 800-848-9222. Let's go above and beyond. Here's Laura Smith.
Here I am, 77 WABC. Great to be with you, as always, on a Sunday night in the middle of the summer. Wow, feels so good. Happy 4th of July weekend. Happy birthday, America. I hope you had a wonderful time and are basically still celebrating. That would be great if you had some time off tomorrow as well. This is the program that takes you above and beyond, as Jake Hirsch just said, with the best psychics, the best mediums, the best intuitives, and thought transformational leaders in the world. And I'm so excited because we're going to do something really fun tonight. So you've got to kind of listen to the instructions so that you can get in on a wonderful free reading tonight. And we're going to do this for an entire hour. But I'm bringing back to the program someone who was here once before. But she really has a gift. Now, actually, she has a couple of gifts. But she probably is equally good at the tarot cards as she is at just getting psychic intuition. So we're calling her the 2-minute tarot because she can basically sum things up for people in a short amount of time with a lot of information by pulling one card. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the show Lisa, Tarot by Lisa. But we're going to, tonight she's the 2-minute tarot. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Laura.
Great to have you here. And just so you know, everybody, we are videotaping this. It's going to be up on our show page on Facebook. So go there always to see the videos of the show, also to like the page, see who's going to be on, what the guests are going to be. It's all there at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith on Facebook and on Twitter at Above Beyond LS. So that being said, so we're doing 2-minute tarot tonight. And what does that mean to you as the listener? So what you get to do is you get to call us up at 800-848-WABC, 800-848-9222. Now you get one question, one tarot card pulled, and Lisa will give you a 2-minute answer. Right, Lisa?
Correct.
Tell everybody your background in terms of how you read the cards and how, because you're a teacher of it as well. So you've been doing this for quite a while.
Yes, about 18 years.
Okay, 18 years?
Yes.
And great. That's a long time.
Very
Considering
long time.
you look like you're 18 years old.
I'm much older than 18.
Oh, my gosh. No, you just kind of floored me there for a second. I had to really take that in. So what happens for you first? Do you get intuition first, or do you see a card and then you get an answer? How does it work for you? Because I know it's different for everybody.
I normally get intuition first, and then I will use my cards to confirm the intuition.
Okay.
Yes.
Because a lot of people say they pull the card, and then it triggers their intuition. So you're saying almost the opposite thing. That's very interesting to me.
It also depends on the person who's having the reading and how open they are. Sometimes people are hesitant they know what you're going to say to them almost, so they're a little hesitant to hear it. So sometimes if they're closed off without realizing it, the cards will show that. It will reflect that, and I'll have to ask them to please reshuffle and try to remain open, and it usually goes much more smooth from that point.
Okay, interesting. So what we want you to do, again, just to make it clear for tonight's purposes, it's the 2-minute tarot. So you get to ask one question if I call your name, and then she will... 2-minute tarot Lisa will pick one card, but she is going to give her intuition and a 2-minute answer. So you can't be giving a long backstory. This is literally a question like, am I going to have a baby? Or am I going to get that job I interviewed for yesterday? Or should I buy the yellow car or the blue car? It's got to be like that. You can't say, well, this is what's happening in my family, and last week this happened, and I want to know. No, your 2 minutes will be up because we're actually, and I'm not trying to sound so nasty. I feel like I'm kind of shooting out information here. But we're actually putting you on a timer. So remember that if you start talking and you take up your 2 minutes with your whole backstory, you won't have much time for an answer. So we just want to get as many people in on it, and we want you to have the best reading possible in 2 minutes, right?
Yes. May I say one thing?
You may say two, actually.
Okay. Well, when it comes to the cards, I'm going to tell you which card I pulled for you specifically, but that does not necessarily mean it's the textbook meaning for your reading. I'm going to give you my actual interpretation, how I read, for your answer.
Oh, now that's really important because, for example, like if you pull the World card, I know that usually means in Basic Tarot 101, the world is like you get everything you ask for. It's like everything you ever wanted. But you may be getting an intuition about what what they've specifically asked for and have a different thought about that by pulling the World card, correct?
Correct. And the tarot has so many layers. Nothing is ever as it seems, which is why I love the tarot, because you can go so deep with tarot. There's so much that you can explore.
Well, it is an ancient,
Yes.
What I found out recently, that there is actually, to believe, one of the earliest tarot decks right here in our midst in New York City at the Morgan Library. They have like an ancient deck. That's how old this goes, way
Centuries.
Way back.
Yep.
Yeah, and it started as a card game, apparently, right? And then it evolved from there as a sort of a divination set. But anyway, that's wonderful. So that's where we are. We are going to take our very first break early right now so that we can gear up and come back and just really start taking all of your calls. So the number again to call is 800-848 WABC, 800-848-9222, and get your burning question ready to go so that when we come back to you, the 2-minute tarot will help you in 2 minutes. Exactly. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Love, love, love being with you guys. Stick around.
That's 800-848-9222. Here's Laura.
Welcome back. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. And tonight we are doing something really fun and brand new. It's called the 2-Minute Tarot. And you can call in at 800-848-WABC for a reading. 800-848-9222. This is the show that lets you connect with the greatest psychics, mediums, intuitives, and the rest of it. And let me tell you, we get some really extraordinary people. I have a huge vetting process that I do with people. And you can only really be here if I've myself had enough sessions with the person to know that they are the real deal, that they are bona fide, and they are good at what they do. And so Lisa here, Tarot by Lisa, is her website. So if you want to go and find out and get a reading with her that lasts more than 2 minutes, because she does half-hour appointments and hour appointments over the phone, you can go to tarotbylisa.com. And tarot is T-A-R-O-T, T-A-R-O-T, tarotbylisa.com. So we're going to go to the phones right now. You ready, Lisa?
I'm ready.
We got our timer on for 2 minutes here. You get one question, you get one tarot card pulled, and off we go. Jenny from New York, hi. You're going to start off the program tonight. What is your question?
Hi, Laura. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
My question is about my love life, sort of what's happening with it, and is there somebody coming in? And if you have a specific name, that would be great.
Okay, she's shuffling. Every day she's shuffling.
Okay, Jenny. So for you, I pulled the Hermit, which is actually a major card, which says that you are kind of going on this journey right now, and it's meant to happen for you. So even though you've felt, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been feeling a little bit discouraged and almost like you're just trying to find your own way and hoping that you find the person that sees your light. Is that correct?
Yes.
It does look like October appears to be a month where you will meet somebody of some substance. Up until then, I do see you meeting people, but nothing too serious. And I'm going to tell you that until October, you will continue to feel as if you're just going along, not depressed. I don't see depression. I just see it more as a feeling of, I almost want to say like your soul feels depleted. Does that sound right?
Yes.
But that will pick up for you because the Hermit carries a bright yellow stick, which is a bright yellow light. So once you pass that stage, you'll be in a much better space and you'll be more ready to receive that person when he comes into your life. And I will say I get the name Jake, so I don't know if that means anything to you now, but keep it in mind.
Okay, thanks. The Hermit doesn't sound that great.
Well, I hope you were listening earlier. I don't read textbook tarot, and there is no good or bad meaning for any card. All cards can be good, can be bad. It depends on your question, and it also depends on, right now I'm picking up on your feelings, your personal feelings. So that's mostly what's coming through to me, and then I'm getting a lot off of that as well. So the Hermit's really just the introduction to you right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Okay, great.
All right, and there's our little chime. Thank you, Jenny, for starting off the program tonight. Wonderful stuff. So that's how it works. The 2-Minute Tarot is in the house. Lisa, tarotbylisa.com is her website. And we're going to go right back to the phones. William in Brooklyn, hi, what's your question?
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
What's your question, my friend?
All right. Okay. I want to know my status of the outlook of my financial situation this year. I'm having strange vibes, and I really don't. I don't know. I can't understand it. I just need some professional direction.
Okay. What types of strange vibes are you receiving?
I don't know. It's just weird. It's just, I've reached, I'm 70 years old, and I want to start enjoying myself a little bit, but I feel very insecure. There's no foundation to my financial situation, and I just wonder what you can feel, what you can read, or what you suggest. That's all.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So for you, I pulled the Empress, which is showing me that you're in a period of, it's almost showing me like a rejuvenation and a rebirth. So it looks like over the past 3 years, you've had a slower time, but over the next 3 years, it will pick up for you and things will be more fruitful. It's okay for you to let go a little bit and do some things that make you happy, but I wouldn't go crazy, if that makes sense.
No, I'm a very moderated person. I don't go overboard with anything. But anyway, I want to give other people a chance to get on the phone. But thank you so much, and all the best, and a happy 4th.
You too.
You didn't even take your 2 minutes, William. But
I know, but you know what I mean. I don't want to be greedy. You know what I mean.
Oh, you're sweet. Well, I can tell you're British and you're very polite. Thank you so much, my friend. What is interesting, and I'll piggyback on his 2 minutes that he didn't use, is that you picked the Empress card, and Jenny, who called before, said Hermit doesn't sound good, and you said, which is exactly what happens in tarot, it's not an exact depiction of what the picture is on the card. So you picked Empress, which is a pregnant woman. A woman. So when you read that, according to him, like you don't say, oh, you're going to have a baby, William, because I picked you're picking that things are about to birth within him. So that's how this is so interesting and what is so phenomenal about the tarot, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
All right. I didn't mean to step in and teach there, but I thought that was a good time to kind of clarify that. All right, back to the phones. Christina in New York. Hi, what is your question for the 2-minute tarot?
Yes, I have a question. I'm surrounded by clutter which I created, and I'd like to know if I'm going to be getting rid of it within the next few months.
I'm sorry, did you say clutter?
Clutter.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yes.
Christina, I'm going to do the cards for you, but right off the bat, you have to be willing to let go of a lot of these items that you've accumulated, and a part of you is not quite ready to do that yet.
Okay.
But I did pull the Sun, which is honestly an excellent card to get when someone asks a question like that. It just shows nothing but positivity. I don't know if you're familiar with the tarot, but this is one card you can't possibly find anything negative to say about, other than the person, which this is definitely not you, other than that the person could sometimes have an ego, but that is not you. This is pertaining to you absolutely doing what needs to be done to feel happy and at peace, because it does bother you that you have this clutter. It bothers you to the point that I see you not wanting to be in your space that much anymore. Is that correct?
That's true.
Yeah. Well, once you let go a little bit and go through your things and find, what can you really part with? Because I can actually see you doing this 3 or 4 times and then you hang on to the stuff. Is that correct?
Not really, no. Part of it is I don't even want to start to look at it.
Okay.
Can I get rid of it? The answer is yes. The problem is bifurcating it into how I should do it.
Okay.
I avoid it.
I do see you doing that over the next couple of months, kind of taking things out, putting them away 3 or 4 times before you actually get rid of them. But you'll know when the time is right and you will get rid of them.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You did get the Sun card. That is the best card in the deck, right? That in the World card. I mean, when they say best, in terms of everything's as you desire, sort of, right?
I feel that the Sun is probably one of the only ones that you can say is the absolute most optimistic of the deck.
Okay.
Honestly.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then that's good for you. I'm glad, Christina. I hope that was helpful, my dear. Cindy in Bridgewater, New Jersey, what's your question for the 2-minute tarot?
Yes, hi. I recently lost someone very close to me, and I'm not sure what happened to them. Would you be able to help me out with that?
I can only tell you, this is for entertainment purposes only, as you're aware of. So I will tell you that whatever card I pull, and I'll give you my take on what I see. Okay. But I'm not guaranteeing that that is actually what happened.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So I pulled the Queen of Wands, which, was this a female that passed?
No.
Okay. So there's a strong female energy surrounding this situation.
Okay.
It looks like, did this happen in the time of April, March, April?
No.
Okay. Do you mind telling me which month it was?
Just about 3 weeks ago.
Okay. So that's
So
the time of
June.
Okay. So it looks like, it seems like it was natural, but it seems like it was in other words, it appears like it were unnatural, but it were actually natural.
Okay.
I'm not, to be honest, getting too much on this other than I don't see foul play, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay.
It doesn't look like that. It just looks like it was something that appears like it wouldn't be natural, but it actually is natural. And it looks like within 1 year of the date of the passing, there are a lot more answers.
Okay.
So that's what I
have
see.
to wait.
And I do see a female energy who's really strongly staying on top of this.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you, my dear. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. My guest is the 2-Minute Tarot, and you can find her at Tarot by Lisa. And Lisa is giving 2-minute readings here. Based on one question that you ask, she's pulling one card, but she's using her intuition from what she sees from that. And we do put the disclaimer in there for entertainment purposes only. It doesn't mean that it's frivolous and it doesn't have any merit to it. It just means that, obviously if she says something about a health condition, you should still consult your doctor, things like that. It's just, that's just the way it should be. Carla in New York, speaking of medical conditions, go ahead. What's your question for Lisa?
Yes, I wanted to know, I had an infection that's been lasting about 4 months, and I was told it could come into something much more serious, and I'm trying to find the right doctors, and I'm wondering if this will clear up, because if it turns into something more serious, I was told it could be lifelong.
Okay. Hang on one second. Okay, so for you, I pulled the Emperor, which is showing me that you need to take more control over the situation. And if you are not feeling comfortable with all of these different doctors that you're visiting, you need to take a step back and reevaluate before you continue going forward. I don't feel that it looks like you are going to be okay. So I would maybe go with 2 more opinions, but I wouldn't go beyond that if you're getting the same answer each time.
Where I'm going now is really, really bad. The doctor is not very good at all, so I'm just going to a new doctor tomorrow.
Okay, good. Like I said, you definitely need to continue to keep control over the situation. Don't let anybody walk all over you and make you feel... Because I'm getting the sense that one of these doctors has made you feel small about yourself. In other words, that they're the professional and what they say is correct.
Absolutely, yes.
So it's okay for you to trust your intuition. Very important. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't feel like what he's telling you is accurate, then by all means do not, feel free to go to somebody else that you're comfortable with. You want to be comfortable.
Do you feel anything about the doctor I'm seeing tomorrow?
I actually feel that the doctor and I pulled 2 more cards for you. I actually feel like the doctor that you are seeing tomorrow will have somewhat of an opposite answer for you than the last doctor. So it looks like it'll be more positive for you.
And there is our chime, and we wish you the very, very best, Carla. Please.
Bless your heart. Thank you so
God
much.
bless you, and let us know. That would be wonderful if we could know how you're doing. Okay, we're going to go back to the phones, and I have... Oh, somebody. I had someone there. I'm sorry. Angela. Hi, Angela from Brooklyn. What is your question for the 2-Minute Tarot?
Hi. Yes, I'd like to find out if my daughter's boyfriend would be the right mate for her.
Okay.
A little shuffling. She likes to do it. Okay.
Okay, so I got the 6 of Swords, which shows to me that could be yes. It seems like it's very premature, though. Or how long have they been dating?
Maybe about 2 years.
Okay. It still seems like it's fairly new, which 2 years, really isn't that long when you think about it. But I do see it's like a 6-year span of time between the two of them, so it doesn't look like he's he's going anywhere. It does look like he has her best interests at heart. So that's always something positive that I'm sure as a mother you'd like to see. Try not to allow your feelings towards him to affect their relationship. I think in time you will definitely see things differently and be very happy.
And how about her?
It looks like I said, it looks like he has her best interests at heart. Now, your daughter seems like a strong person, and she will not just go along for the ride, so to speak. So if she were not happy, she would change it.
Okay. Is he faithful? Do you see?
I believe so, yes. He really looks at her like she's very grounded, a good partner for him, stable. It does not look like he's looking elsewhere.
Okay, Angela.
Right.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you very much. And Alan in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Hi there. You're on Above and Beyond with Laura Smith and the 2-Minute Tarot. Lisa, go ahead. What's your question?
Yes, my wife has had some health issues recently, serious health issues, and I was just wondering what her future health issues hold for her. How will she be in the future?
Okay. Well, I pulled the World, which is a good card right now. It looks like the troubles that she has been facing will come to an end, and a new way of life will present itself to her. She won't have, she's not going to be like she was some time ago, but it will definitely be a major improvement. It does look like it gets better for her, and the worst will be over, and you'll be able to celebrate. I see celebration, so it does look like the two of you have cause to celebrate over the next 10 months.
Great.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. And we have, let me see, time for one more. Is that okay, Lisa? And then we'll give you a little break.
Of course.
We got you on the treadmill for the 2-Minute Tarot here. Tarot by Lisa.com is her website, and let me tell you, she does amazing things in 2 minutes, but the hour readings with her and half-hour readings are really priceless. They are so in-depth, and I can't tell you how often she has helped me and on so many levels and is just full of integrity. So again, it's tarotbylisa.com if you'd like to get in touch with her personally. We're going to go to Paulina in Pennsylvania, because that sounds good. Paulina in Pennsylvania. Go ahead, my dear. What is your question for Lisa?
Okay, my question is, I had a relationship with a good family member, and it turned out that she turned out to be a hypocrite, and I was really distraught over the outcome of the breakup of the friendship, and I wanted to know if she felt the same way.
Well, for you, I pulled the 3 of Wands, and that is showing to me that there seems like there was some third-party involvement within this situation. Is that correct?
Possibly, yes.
Okay. But it does look like she's remorseful. I do actually see her wishing she could close the distance a little bit. And eventually you will. So just so you know, this is not a forever conflict. It does look like it resolves, but it will take some time. It's not going to be... The relationship will take a good while before you feel that you can trust this person again. But you will be able to trust her again.
Okay, Paulina?
Thank you.
All right, my dear. Thank you so much. And on that note, let's give this girl a little bit of a break. She's on a roll, and we see all of your calls there, and we are going to come back to them. We're going lickety-split through the 2-Minute Tarot today with lovely Lisa. So by all means, as I mentioned, you can get a longer, more in-depth reading that it's all about you, and you don't have to share 2 minutes only. Definitely go to her website, tarotbylisa.com, tarotbylisa.com. It'll take you, like 2 to 3 days to get back to them, because...
usually less, but about...
Usually less.
Yeah.
1 to 2 days to get back to you and to set up a time. She's wonderful. She's full of integrity, as I mentioned, and she's reasonable, which is really helpful. Everybody needs that. So tarotbylisa.com, and she's wonderful. Most importantly, she's wonderful, and she's good at what she does. We're coming back with your one pressing question, your one tarot card, and your 2-minute reading. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Like us on Facebook, please, at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. And also on Twitter, Above Beyond LS. We'll be right back after this. It's your Sunday night psychic soiree. Don't go away. Welcome back, 77 WABC. It's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, the show that lets you connect with the greatest psychics, mediums, intuitives, all. This month we're going to have Susan Miller on. Susan Miller of astrologyzone.com, probably the biggest astrologer in the world. And we hope to have her on next week, but I will keep you posted. If you go to our Facebook page, Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, you'll be able to see there. I am going to keep you updated on that. Also going to have Kim Russo on this month. Kim Russo is the star medium of the program called The Haunting Of, and she is extraordinary. And so she'll be on as well. We just have so many great guests. Dr. Dean Ornish is going to be on next month. He's been he's a really kind of a worldwide star doctor, and it just, the list goes on. And I hope you're enjoying the show. It's supposed to be information that uplifts, transforms, gives you direction and hope, and lots of and fun while we're at it, right? For entertainment purposes only. So my guest is the 2-Minute Tarot. Lovely Lisa. If you want to see how adorable she is, she's more than adorable. She's a beautiful woman. She's here, and she's on our YouTube channel, which is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Just go there and you can see the whole interview. It's all taking place. It's all, we're going to be posting it right after the show. So you'll get to see lovely Lisa, the 2-Minute Tarot there. We are taking one question with one tarot card in a 2-minute answer. 800-848-WABC is our number. 800-848-9222. Now back to the phones. April in Greenwich. Hi, April.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's your question, sweetie?
Okay, about my love life. I'm seeing a guy that wants to know if it's worth continuing or ending.
Okay. She's shuffling. We need a shuffling sound. I don't know. We'll have to find something. Because I don't know if you guys can hear her shuffling, but I can see her. Okay, there we go.
Okay. I pulled the Lovers, so interesting. The Lovers is a card about choice and balance. So this is really one of those questions that you have to go deep within yourself and ask from your heart how you feel, and is this somebody that you want to spend your time with? Do you feel that it's worth it? It looks like there is a strong connection. It looks like you've been dealing with some confrontation lately. I'm not quite sure that it's even been expressed, but you're feeling it. Is that correct?
Correct.
So it looks like if you approach that with this person, he seems very receptive to you. He might not always show it, but it's there. So you can you can approach it a different way and be as honest with him as possible. Speak from your heart, because he's the kind of man that you can do that with. He's not going to run away because he's scared. He's just more not as forthcoming as you are with your emotion. But this does look, I have to tell you, it looks like a very balanced partnership. So I don't see negative here, but it is about choice. Good. Yes, you have to make the choice.
Good. All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you, April. Good luck. Good luck with that. Back to the phones. We're going to go to Irene in Phoenix, Oregon. I didn't know there was a Phoenix, Oregon. Hi, Irene.
Hello. How are you?
Good, darling. What is your question for Lisa?
I'd like to know if I'd be able to raise airfare money to go see my sister, who is critically ill, almost near dying.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about your sister. Let's see.
She's shuffling, Irene.
That's okay.
Well, I got the Ace of Cups for you, which is also a nice card to get. It does show that you will have some overflow of some money coming into you. It's not going to be an overflow, a tremendous overflow like a lottery winning or anything like that. But it does look like you do get what you need to go and spend time with her and to make you feel, it's almost like you'll feel more complete once you do that. And it looks like it's going to even happen for you when it's still, well, for me, where we are, it's still going to be warm weather. So it could even be as soon as August, but I'm definitely seeing it happening by October. So just...
Yes, it's been 10 years since we have seen each other. We're both disabled.
Okay. But it does look positive for you, though. It does look like the resources are coming to you.
Yeah.
Just keep that intention, and it will happen for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, dear.
All right.
We wish you the best. Hope that happens for you, Irene. Let's go back to, let's see. We're going to go to Judith. Judith in Mamaroneck. Hi. You're on above
there, Laura.
You're on above and beyond, my dear. Good. What is your question for Lisa?
I don't know if I should move or not.
if I should sell my house and move. I don't really know where to go. But it feels like my youngest is in college now, and I don't know what to do next.
Okay, she's shuffling. She is shuffling. This is the 2-minute tarot. There we go.
Okay, so for you, I pulled the Hermit. So it's interesting because what you just said is literally what's coming through in this card. It's showing you feeling like you kind of don't know what to do next, and you're going to be, I believe, feeling this way for another couple of months. But it's more about finding, I'll be honest, I don't see you right now as it stands moving. Okay. I do see you finding a passion of yours and doing something that you enjoy. So taking up a hobby, a passion that you've put aside a long time ago. But it does look like there is something for you that could really fill your time and make you feel a little more pep in your step, I want to say, because it does look like you need a little bit of that right now. But I don't know, something about where you're living looks therapeutic for you, so I don't necessarily know that you'll move right now.
Okay.
Does that sound accurate for you, that you do enjoy your space to some extent?
I do enjoy the space. I'm also busier than 10 people, so maybe I need a little more sleep as I'm pepping my step.
Okay, yep.
It's an interesting take on it, yeah.
Well, it's also showing, too, a perspective shift for you. So it's more about mind over matter and just just trying to find what it is that's going to make you feel like you're giving back, like something, you're doing something positive for yourself and for other people.
Yeah. Definitely something. I definitely need to hear that.
Okay, good.
Lisa.
Have a great night.
You too.
There's your chime. Thank you for calling. Thank you so much. Joanne in Katy, Texas, you've been awfully patient. What is your question for the 2-minute tarot?
Yes, I have a love life question. Do you see anyone special coming into my life, and do you see a name, too?
Okay, let me see. I do have to tell you before I even pull your card, but I sense a lot of travel around you. Have you been traveling lately?
I've had a lot of people come in from out of state to visit.
Okay, I do feel like you are going to be meeting somebody that lives out of state, and you'll be traveling quite a bit to see this person. I will tell you, though, I don't see it happening before the end of the year. It looks like it's more around the holidays.
Okay.
But yes, I do see you meeting someone of significance and traveling to be with them.
So your name?
I'm not getting a name for you at the moment. Because it seems like there's other people kind of hanging around, but they're not of interest to you.
Okay.
So there's several. So that's why I'm saying I don't want to jump in and give, but I do get some strong P names with the letter P.
P, okay.
So just keep that in mind. But it does look like I said, I even feel like the airport, oddly, you said that you have a lot of people visiting, but you are going to be meeting somebody at the airport most definitely.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a lot to travel there.
Maybe the pilot with a P?
It could be.
Good luck, Joanne. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, Debbie in Poughkeepsie. Hi, Debbie. What is your question for Lisa, Tarot by Lisa?
Yes. Hi, good evening. I've been divorced since 93, experienced numerous skull surgeries, and had many betrayals. I'm just wondering if in my future I will be able to find love again, maybe get married and be healed of maybe PTSD or whatever it is that's been holding me back.
Okay. Okay, so for you, I pulled the Tower, which does show you having some life events that have really seemingly come out of the blue and kind of knocked you off kilter. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yes, definitely. And people tell me how strong I've been, and my daughters are so proud of me. But sometimes I look back and like, wow, how did I make it this far?
Well, it is true. Your strength comes through tremendously, but also, more importantly, the beautiful part about the Tower card is the Tower always comes before the healing. So, obviously, I'm familiar with tarot. After the Tower comes the Star, which is the most healing card. So you're going towards the Star. So you are absolutely going to find that healing, but it's going to come from within yourself first before you meet somebody. So I will tell you that over the next, 2 years, you will be meeting people, but you're mostly going to be feeling better about yourself. So that's that's the tower here at work. It's just showing you clearing out all of those old feelings of helplessness and sadness and fear and regret, and making way for all of the beauty that's coming into your life. But you will have a much nicer next chapter. I will tell you that.
Do you see marriage in the future, or you're not sure?
What I see for you is that I honestly see that you will have the opportunity, but you may not choose to. You might choose to just be with somebody and not get married. So it will be up to you.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you. Thank you for calling. Right on the 2-minute mark, we're doing the 2-minute tarot with Tarot by Lisa. You can find her at tarotbylisa.com, and she has a way for you to sign up and get an appointment there. You can do it over the phone. Sometimes she does it in person, but it's mostly easier to do it over the phone. Half-hour appointments and hour appointments. So again, that's tarotbylisa.com, and I'll tell you, it is so worth it. It is absolutely wonderful. She is terrific. But we're doing it in 2 minutes here, and we appreciate you all sticking to the rules, which is one question, one tarot card, and a 2-minute answer. So back to the phones. Before we go to another break, I want to go to Anne-Marie in the Bronx. Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi, how are you?
Good, honey. What's your question?
My question is, will I ever stop being so angry about things in the past? Will I ever get over things?
Okay.
She's shuffling.
Okay.
We got to get a shuffle noise thing. I keep saying that. I'm like a broken record. Okay. There we go.
Okay, Anne-Marie, you are a very passionate person. So you love hard and you get angry hard. Is that correct?
Yes.
It comes through strongly here. You have a very, and this is a positive thing, you have a strong personality in a good way. But sometimes that can also be negative in the sense that you are very, you don't mean to hold grudges, but you sometimes do, because it's more like when you've been hurt, it's very hard for you to let go of that.
Yes.
So I do see you being able to do it with conscious effort. So meditation looks like something that you should try. Send the people that have hurt you, and this really does work, send the people that have hurt you love and light, send them white light, and just that will honestly help to release you from those negative feelings. You'll still get them from time to time, but as long as you stay on that positive thinking path, you can most definitely do it. And you seem like the type of woman, from what I see here, that you can be very positive also. So you'll be able to do this.
Do you think, though, that it's okay to not be around the person that makes me that angry, even though...
Absolutely. You have to do what's right for you. And if you feel that somebody is toxic, because I do also see here endings and new beginnings. So once you put some things to rest, you will have new beginnings. But you don't have to put them to rest in a negative way. That's what I was saying.
Right.
So it's just about, if you feel the relationship is worth it, then yes, you can most definitely work on it. But if you feel that the person is toxic, then by all means, let it go.
Okay.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. And a nice hot bath with Epsom salts and lavender. That helps me. If I get really upset and when I can't calm myself down, that's what I do. I take a hot bath with the Epsom salts and the lavender. It's very healing. We're going to give our 2-minute tarot a nice little 2-minute break here. She is barreling through the readings, but we have a whole other segment to go. So we are going to take your phone calls, as many as we possibly can this evening. This is Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, the show that lets you connect with the best psychics, mediums, intuitives, and human potential speakers, teachers. It's all here. And hopefully kind of uplifting you for the night and getting you prepared for your week to take on the week. You can go find us on Facebook at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Please like the page, and then you'll get to see who's coming on every week. And you can also see our videos. We post them there. You can also go to YouTube. We have a whole channel devoted to the show, and it's Above and Beyond with Laura Smith there as well. On Twitter, you can find me at Above Beyond LS, and you can find this lovely lady whose name is Lisa, the 2-minute tarot, at her website, tarotbylisa.com. We'll be right back after this with your calls. Don't go away. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Tonight I have the 2-minute tarot. Lovely Lisa is here. Tarotbylisa.com is how you can get in touch with her for a half-hour reading or an hour reading. So worth it, so reasonable, and so wonderful. by all means. Also, I want to let you know that our wonderful resident medium, or medium in residence, I should say, Thomas John, the Manhattan medium, he will be back. He's been flying all over the country with his new book, Never Argue with a Dead Person. And he's been doing lots of book talks and such. And so I just wanted to let you know, people have been asking me, when will he be back on? It will be soon, I guarantee you. He has a home with Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. Back to the phone calls. We're trying to get to as many as we can. 2-Minute Tarot is here, and that's what you get. One question with a 2-minute answer. So I'm going to take Mary in New Jersey. Hi, Mary. Go ahead, in Tinton Falls. What's your question?
Hi, I've been going on a few interviews in the last few weeks, and I was just wanting to know, what is the chances of me landing one of those jobs or changing jobs in the future?
Okay. Okay, so for you, I pulled the Temperance card. So it does look like it's a balancing act for you right now. You are going on more interviews. I see you have a few lined up. Are you going for teaching?
No.
Okay.
I'm a federal employee, so I'm stationed in Maryland, and I'm trying to get back to New Jersey. During the week, I work in Maryland.
Okay. So it looks
trying for a while.
It looks like for you that you are going to be going on. I see about 4 more interviews, but you will be called for something you've interviewed for earlier. So it looks like maybe like the second or third one in is what you're going to be called back for. So I do see you getting something within the next 6 weeks. Yes.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yes. It's just about, just make sure you stay balanced with it, because I see you getting another offer, and it looks like it's a further distance for you.
Actually, I did go on one that was really far.
Okay, so I feel that one will be offered to you, but if you don't accept it because of the distance, just know something better is coming. And I feel like you'll hear from them even before you get the second offer, so you should be okay. You'll know what to do.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Mindy in Stamford. Hey, Mindy. Mindy?
Yeah, it's Wendy, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's it. I'll go by anything. Mindy's a nice
had a D and a Y in it, but go ahead, my dear. What is your question for Lisa?
Yeah, I went through a horrible breakup about 2 years ago, and I haven't been seeing anyone since, and no one's come into my life. I just want to know if you see anyone coming in soon into my life.
Well, I pulled the Ace of Cups, so I will say that's a definite yes. It looks like you were needing to heal yourself for a little while, and even a little while longer, but within the next 4 months, I do see somebody coming in. It looks like you'll have a few people prior to that as well. But the serious guy I see within 4 months' time, and I get a strong M name with this, like Michael or Martin seem to be. It's an M name.
Martin.
Martin.
Oh, a Martin. I was going to say,
no.
I've never met a Martin in my life
Martin.
except on my salt shaker.
No, Martin.
Okay.
So
Martin.
yes, I do see somebody coming in for you, and it does look like I have to tell you, you were one of those people that actually took that time to really heal yourself, which is a beautiful thing, because a lot of times we jump right in and we don't take that time for ourselves, and it looks like you've done that, so it's really nice. So you're letting the positivity back in.
That's great.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wendy, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it. Have a great night. Carol in Branchburg, New Jersey. Hi, what's your question for 2-Minute Tarot, Lisa?
Oh, hi. Good afternoon. Good evening. My question is, my husband and I are planning a move, and we're just wondering, is this going to be the right move for us? Will we be happy?
Okay. Well, I pulled the Lovers, so again, this is a card about choices, and the nice thing here is that regardless of your situation, you and your husband are a team, so it's very nice to see this, because it looks like you will be happy no matter what you do together. So I do see this as being positive. It looks like there will be some small obstacles. When I say small, it's just, I feel like maybe thinking back to what was, having a hard time letting go and accepting what is. But as long as you stay positive and you stick together, it does look like you meet a lot of really nice people, and things seem to look nicer for the both of you eventually. So just know you will go through a couple of weeks to months feeling like, do we make the right move? But you'll be on the same page, so you're both going to be feeling the same thing.
Okay.
So it will help. But eventually, yes, you're going to be happier.
All right. And you have no idea, like, where it'll be or anything? You're not getting anything?
I feel like I'm sorry, I feel like it's out west, to be honest. I feel like it's further.
Unbelievable.
Is that something that you're considering? Okay, good.
Correct.
Yeah, because that's what I see, and it looks like it is, like I said, going to take some getting used to,
Right.
but you will get used to it, and we'll find,
Good.
the beauty in everything. So
Wonderful.
just take your time and be easy on yourselves.
Wow, that's great. Fantastic.
Okay.
All right. Good
Thank
luck to
you.
you. Go West, young woman.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Will in Queens, what's your question? One question.
Thank you. I want to know whether I will get a promotion this year or next year.
Okay. Well, I pulled the Six of Wands here. You're definitely going to get that promotion. It's going to be faster than next year. So it looks like it's coming to you quite soon, actually. Could be as quick as 6 weeks, to be honest. 6 to 8 weeks. It looks like it's being reviewed, and you are going to get it this year, absolutely.
That is wonderful news. Thank you very much.
There
for
you
your
go, Will. Less than 2 minutes even. Good for you. Congratulations to you. Pat in New York, what is your quick question? Pat?
Hi, ladies.
Hi, darling.
I have a question. I never met my maternal grandmother. I've only seen her photos. I was close to my mother, and I was wondering why I'm thinking about my maternal grandmother, picturing her a lot this last week or so. I was wondering if you could provide any insight into that.
Well, you've met her, correct?
No, never met her.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She died well before I was born.
Oh, wow. Okay, because it's showing that you've met her. So have you dreamt about her?
Maybe just in a waking thought or something. I don't recall any specific dream.
Okay, it's interesting because it's showing her as almost being around all the significant events of your life, and it's as if you had a special connection with her. So if you had known her, I don't know if anyone in the family has told you this, but it seems like you're very similar to her in a lot of ways. And that is why you think of her as often as you do. And she seems like she was a very happy person, happy-go-lucky.
She was, according to my mother, yes.
And you seem to be the same way. So that's what's coming through strongly here. And very family-oriented, both of you.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's why you feel this connection to her, because you are connected. Even though you've never met her, it's almost as if you have.
I feel like she's almost helping me through something.
Well, this is a good card that you've got the Ten of Cups, so it does look like she is always around you, especially when it comes to family matters, because family was important to her.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great. Thanks so much.
All right,
You're
Pat. All the best to you. And Joanne in Brooklyn, you're going to be our final reading for the night. What is your question?
Yes, I just want to know how my health will be. In the future, I've become very anxious. I just lost a close friend unexpectedly, and I'm very anxious now. I'm worried about my own health. So I was wondering how my health will be.
Okay. Well, for you, I got the Two of Cups, but prior to that, a card fell out, which is the Four of Swords, which shows me that you need to relax a little bit because you're going to be okay. You just need to take a rest. You've had a sudden life event that surprised you, unfortunately, and it's time for you to take a step back, make sure you're taking care of yourself. The anxiety is just anxiety. Your health seems to be okay. You have the Two of Cups, so it looks like you're in balance, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it shows you needing to maybe drink a little bit more water, but other than that, you're fine.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Okay, Joanne, thank you so much. Well, wow, how you feeling there, girl? 2-Minute Tarot, Lisa, wonderful Lisa. You can find her at tarotbylisa.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You really, that's what I'm saying. You get that much so quickly. Imagine having a half an hour or an hour with her, and it's so reasonable, and she will get back to you within a day or two to set up the appointment with you. But you were really, that's a beautiful thing. I love that. You are very quick, and that's what I've always loved about you. You get right to it, and you feel things instantly. So I thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you for having me.
You are a star in my book,
Thank you.
and I appreciate it. Again, to find Lisa, go to tarotbylisa.com. tarotbylisa.com, and tarot is Tarot. tarotbylisa.com. That's how you can find her and make an appointment. But we'll have her back to do more 2-minute readings. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
Please check us out. Also, we're on YouTube at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith. That is our YouTube channel. And also, I am on Facebook at Above and Beyond with Laura Smith, and we'll post everything there. See, we're just getting all of this in. Please tell your friends about the show. This is really a unique opportunity to be able to connect with the world's best psychics, mediums, and intuitives, and also hear from really amazing thinkers and authors and things like that. So it's just an hour that's really geared towards helping you live a better life and feel better and have some hope and joy as well. So thank you so much for listening. And if you know anybody that would like to help sponsor the show by any means, we're always welcome for that, because we have opportunities here on camera. If you look on YouTube, I'm holding up random water, but it could be maybe your water company, or it could be your jewelry company, or your clothing company, anything like that. There's lots of opportunities here, and we're on legendary WABC Radio, which is live from the NJDiet.com studios here high above Madison Square Garden. Such a great opportunity. And I want to also thank the people that make this show possible every week. Besides you, Tarot by Lisa Lovely. Thank you so much. My great team in the control room, that would be Jason and Jennifer, taking calls, pushing buttons, and bringing me lots of joy, lots of smiles through the glass. My wonderful producer, Michael Mejido, who is sitting here, he played the timer tonight. He was doing the chimes, and he's also taking pictures and also video streaming us. Thank you, Michael Mejido, and I appreciate you. You are a bright light. And to my executive producer, Jan Ring, who truly is the wind beneath Above and Beyond's wings. She has really helped me birth this show, and I love you, Jan, very much. Thank you for being my executive producer and so much more. And to all of you, I just love you, period. Go to our Above and Beyond page on Facebook, please, and like it. And thank you. Have the most wonderful, beautiful, blessed week. Take care.